Do you want to achieve the extreme success in your life? Everyone wants. But very few people can get the success as per their desire. Why? For everybody, the day consists of the 24 hours, and more precisely, it is 86,400 seconds. But the great people who are successful, they utilize their time in a perfect way as per their development plan. But whereas the average people, they just squander. They just waste their time and do nothing, and they are victim of the procrastinations. Not victim, that is their choice. The delaying the things, not utilizing the time in the proper way, in the proper time. After that, when they realize it's too late, nothing can be done at that times. Because at that time, so whether despite your willpower and despite your desire, you don't have the enough stamina or the strength to continue to sustain in that harsh situations that might be in the form of the obstacles in your path. Then what's the way out? To utilize the time. You must have the proper time management. Are you understanding? What do you mean by the time management? The same time in a productive way the great people they are using. But the average people or the below average people or the losers, they do not use it. Instead of surfing the internet for the long times, one after another, random surfing and the seeing the YouTube videos or the Facebook to have some entertainment, but for no use. Sometimes we have the illusions that we are learning something from the YouTube videos. But you cannot learn. Even if you are learning some English words for some English videos, in such cases, unless you utilize it, it's of the no use. So, my dear friend, instead of wasting your time, have a proper time management. How? The best technique is that what you are planning to do in the next day, it's better to have the plan in the listed job overnight, before that night. And after making the list, you should have the priority 1, priority 2, priority 3, like that. And out of your listed job, you can find that some of your jobs can be delegated conveniently, which is not much important, but it can boost up the team efforts of your team. In such cases, delegate it without thinking properly. And which is critical, you must have to involve yourself. You be careful to take part in that particular jobs. With your active interest, with your active participations, you make the thing right and no failure. In such cases, your life will be productive. And the second category, it's not that much essential, but if you can complete, it will give you something edge as compared to your compatriot, as compared to your competitors. In such cases, definitely you must have to do couple of such kind of the jobs in the priority 2. And all these things will make your effective progress. Remember, many people of the average performance, they are quite interested in the office gossip. But actually, office gossip and the criticizing the other people behind the back, it's a very bad culture. And it can create the vicious environment in the organizations. It might be applicable for you also. If you are taking part, you are participating in that behind the back gossiping and the criticizing the people, don't think that you are safe, because the same people will going to criticize behind your back and you will never come to know. And you cannot understand that when the loose sands beneath your feet will get loosened further to make you so that you can fall in the ground. So the second point is that not to participate, never to participate in the gossip. But is it the entire thing is the productive work? No. There must have some time for your exercise, for your morning walk, and for your entertainment as well, in the healthy entertainment. By entertainment, I never mean that you need to go to the bar and enjoy the drinking alcohol. It's very bad. But some people definitely like it, but up to the moderations, up to the amount of the moderate, it's okay for them. So long the wine cannot damage yourself, can damage your liver. You need to find out the moderation limit. What is that? So number one is that making list, prioritize that list, and according to the list, the most critical jobs you must have to do anyhow. Just like there was some important email in this office, and despite being engaged in the plant activity in the breakdowns and some analysis and root cause analysis as well, I completed a couple of the important mail before coming that. And for that reasons, I was delayed from coming from office to room, residence. But even then I completed because it was critical for us, critical for our organizations. So, number one, listing. Number two, prioritizing and doing the critical job. And then category two, less critical jobs, but it can create certain edge as compared to your competitors or compatriots. And another thing is that select some jobs which can be delegated conveniently to the others. You delegate it because you cannot run behind every job. You have something more important in your life. And what can be delegated, what is unimportant job, but if it is completed in such cases, definitely you can do. For example, paying the fees for the schools of your kids. If you cannot do it in the online modes, you send somebody else so that on your behalf we can pay the bill, pay the school fees, and get the receipt. That's all. It can be easily delegated. And in such cases, it is better to delegate such things, even giving the bus fare or the taxi fare, because you need not engage yourself in such cases. So don't behave like a miser and do everything, and to save some things, just wasting the time. You know, the time has the greater value than the money. And those people who knows how to value the time, they can earn the money more and more as per their desire and beyond their desire as well. So to summarize, the best thing for the time management is to enlist the job list and then decide the priority 1, priority 2, and the least priority which can be delegated, delegate it, and the most critical and the top priority jobs you must have to do, and the second category of priority jobs which can make you catapult to the upper level as compared to your competitors, you must have to do a couple of such things. And also you have to keep some time for your exercise, morning walk, and also for your entertainment. All these things in a proper mix. If you can do it, you'll be the great time managers, and nobody can restrict your progress. You will find yourself the riding high, and everything will be under your control. Thank you.